Welcome back to another edition of Science with
Joey
and Brian. Thanks for being here. So we're going to do a 2-for-1 experiment. It's basically using the same materials, but you can get 2 experiments out of it.
Yeah.
So here we go. We're going to start out with some simple materials. Joey, will you tell us what's in this? Vinegar and what else?
Baking soda.
Wait,
Food
hold on.
dye.
Food dye?
No, food coloring.
Food coloring.
Doesn't want me to say food dye.
Okay, so it's food coloring. Okay, what is this right here?
Baking soda, and this is baking soda in a balloon.
Yes, and how did I get the baking soda in the balloon?
We used a funnel.
You used a funnel, much easier. We have some tea light candles and of course a lighter right here. So we're gonna start out with Joey already put food coloring into this measuring cup with the vinegar. So we're gonna pour this into our pop bottle. And by the way, I think this is a Orange Crush bottle from way back in the day, probably 1986 if I can estimate there. All right, I can't tell them what year it's in. Okay, so it looks kind of cool. You don't have to put food coloring in here, but it just makes it extra fun.
You should put water in there instead.
All right. Well, I could put water. It wouldn't be as exciting. So what we're going to do is we're going to wrap this tightly around, make sure it's got a good seal. Yeah, you're a little scared, aren't you, about what do you think's going to happen?
Don't try this at home, kids.
What do you think's going to happen to this balloon?
It's going to pop.
It's going to pop. Okay. All right.
You kids at home, you should give your ears for that.
So go ahead and you invert it. Whoa. Wow, that's pretty cool. It's really going to town, isn't it, Joey? And this is producing a special gas called carbon dioxide, and that's causing the balloon to expand. And I pre-stretched this balloon, so hopefully it will not blow up on us. That could be a little bit messy.
It'd be a Death Star.
It'd be like the Death Star. That's very true. Okay, so this is kind of fun. And with the leftover carbon dioxide, which we're going to keep trapped in here, we're going to do a little fire extinguishing experiment. So I'm going to light these candles.
And for kids' community.
Yes, at church we did a little experiment with this too.
And
okay, line them up in a straight row, in a row.
Boy.
Here we go. Okay, ready?
Can I count one?
Yeah, you go ahead.
1.
This is the part that you need
2.
adult what? What do we need for this part?
Don't try this at home, kids.
Without what?
Without supervision.
Supervision, right on. Adult supervision. Woohoo!
Woo!
All right. Okay. Now here's the fun. Don't blow on them, please. Okay. So I'm going to carefully take the lid off, and it's got a lot of carbon dioxide that's trapped in here.
Dad?
Now, hopefully, we'll have enough carbon dioxide left over to extinguish. Whoa. To extinguish our candles here. Oh. So that didn't work very well. The carbon dioxide had dissipated, so we're gonna try this again. Actually, and that's part of science. Things don't always work perfectly, so you have to try again. All right. So here we go. We're actually not going to use the balloon again, Joe. So why don't you keep that aside there? Okay. All right. So we poured our baking soda in the cap here. Okay. Please don't put those out yet. Okay. And then we're going to put our vinegar inside here. And just make a small reaction.
That's elephant toothpaste.
Well, it's not elephant
toothpaste. This is called elephant toothpaste.
It looks like elephant toothpaste.
No.
It's going to create the carbon dioxide gas. And look what it does, Joey. Fire needs oxygen to stay lit. And so without oxygen or carbon dioxide puts these flames out. So pretty cool. And it has a carbon dioxide smell and a little smoke in the air. Thank you again for watching this edition of Science with Joey and
Brian. No. I'm Joey, you're Brian.
That's right. All right. Thank you for being here, and don't forget to like and
subscribe.
All right.